So welcome to my raw and unfiltered presentation about how to win like Isagi. And believe it or not, Isagi is winning more than me and you in life, and it's probably something you can learn from watching him. So let's begin. When I hear the term winning, I automatically start thinking about testosterone, and let's be honest, Isagi has a high ass testosterone. Like, just look at this photo. From the way he looks, from the way he acts, from the things that he just says, and his behavior, he has a high ass testosterone, which allows him to win even more, which just basically helps him. And before you guys start saying, well, I already know you need 8 hours to sleep, I know you need to eat clean, I know you have to lift weights, I already know that shit, like, what are you gonna tell me? But let me put you guys on some real shit. So let's go to the next slide. So if you actually want to increase your testosterone, not in the ways that like everyone already mentions, but in like ways that you can actually feel some benefit, like ways that you'll see in like the next few days. Let's just go to the first one. Stop wearing underwear, like no weird shit. So you know how everyone's talking about plastic and like estrogenics, and now like plastics like increase estrogen and lower testosterone? So did you guys know that actually like the plastic water bottles, like the same material they use in like to make these water bottles are used in like these type of underwears? So basically like your balls are kissing plastic all day. But like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't wear underwear. So I got you guys a solution. So what's the solution? So either just not wear underwear and just wear pants, or you can wear shorts or like a loose like skinny short, like small shorts, to make sure like it's not plastic or anything, because like pants are not like usually plastic. And yeah, and like right away you'll notice that your testosterone's gonna start like increasing, and your balls are gonna have so much air coming into it, and yeah, you'll be getting like a lot of erections, like no gay shit. So what's the second way? So the second way, this is another way that like no one even talks about. Bear crawls on the grass in the sun. So if you're in like my 1-year White Room program, you would already know about this hack, because it's like in the link in the description. You can do a test to join. But basically this is grounding and sunbathing at the same time. You're like legit activating your primal nature, and this is legit what we did in the caveman days. So look, you go on all fours and you just start crawling around, like preferably in the sun. Like for me right now it's winter, so I don't do this, I do this indoors. But like it's so good for your body and mobility. And plus, you're grounding, you're touching nature, which like increases your testosterone for some weird reason. Like, I don't know, check the studies. And then plus you're in the sun, vitamin D, you already know that shit. So let's go to the next slide. So lastly, because I feel like everyone already talks about like shit, like blah blah, you already know what to do. But like drinking 4 liters of water each day, I've been doing that for 2 weeks straight, and my dick is getting hard by accident. So if you just think about it logically, like your body is 50 to 70% water. So if you just tried yourself to like its normal function, because every time you walk, you like burn water inside your body, so you're like deficient in water. You know what I mean? So your brain and body and everything's gonna be like working to like its normal potential and even more. So hence it's gonna increase your testosterone. So besides increasing your testosterone, the next way you can always win like Isagi is always being mad. And like before you guys like start like thinking this is weird, like hear me out, okay? Because like this is one of the best things I've thought of, or like the best things I'd like start doing that's like sick. Like you have unlimited motivation. So basically you guys are like, but EG, I thought you had to be stoic and emotionless. I mean, yeah, you should always be rational and blah blah blah. But if you think about it, like Alexander the Great, Kratos, the Romans, Napoleon, they were always mad, and something was always brewing in them, which caused them to always try to prove something and conquer something. So now if you look at yourself, like you were probably trying to like act stoic and like maybe like you're sad, and that got you like nowhere. So imagine like if you're just always mad. Like if you're always mad, you just have like unlimited motivation. You'd be like, shit, I want to prove someone wrong, or like I want to beat someone up, pretty much. And then like if you like think about like military people, like I'm in the army, and like the generals are always mad, the drill sergeants always mad, and these guys are like some of the people with the highest amount of energy ever. So yeah, and like if you really think about it, like people like Andrew Tate, like Zerka, like just normal influencers, like those guys are always mad for some reason as well. So let's go to like the last secret this shit is actually mind-boggling. This shit is crazy. So let's go into it. So let's talk about this concept called nightmare mode. This is already included in my 1-year White Room program, in which you can complete a test to join in the description below. I mean, like, yo, I already put all like the best shit in my program, so I'm just saying. So it's the but what even is this shit? Like, you tell me. So let me tell you. It's the most extreme form of a dopamine detox plus hyper focus possible, and involves cutting out all social media, video games, porn, alcohol, music, and TV. And then you fast for long periods of time, like 16 to 20 hours per day, basically depriving yourself of all forms of dopamine. So you basically have no dopamine except one, and that's your work. All you can do in the nightmare mode is work, gym, and meditate. That's it. It's simple in theory, but it's brutal in practice. Like, majority of you guys watching this will not be able to do it. So this is not like your everyday challenge. It's like the kind of shit that like separates the men from the boys. Like, this is the type of shit they did in World War II. So like the Isagi, like if it's like it separates you like from the Isagi to like the average Joe Blow. The nightmare mode is like about like cranking up life's difficulty level to the max. It's about like pushing yourself to the absolute limit, and then even more. Think of it as like living in like a high intensity video game where like every day is like the boss fight. Like, just from what I said, like you'll probably understand how hard this is. So how do you even do this? So first off, you need to start with, bro, I pretty much said pretty much everything. Yeah, so that's basically it. That's all you have to do. Like, I had like some more stuff to just complicate it, but all you need to do is just deprive yourself from all dopamine, including food. Fast from 16 to 20 hours per day, and then only work. And then that work will become stimulating. Like, a lot of you guys say, well, studying is boring, working is boring. It's boring because all the other dopamine is already taken from your system. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And a lot of you guys are probably thinking, like, why didn't you talk about ego? It's because I have a whole separate video on it that's coming soon. It's not be like highly edited as well. So yeah, so just wait for my video on that topic. It's not involved in program with it. That's free. So yeah, peace on the street.